Today is February 11th, and it's a day that has a special memory to me because my life began by finding the love of my life on February 11th, 1967. It was, many of you may not know my story, but I was a teacher at Meadowcrest Elementary School, teaching 5th grade. And there was another teacher there at 6th grade whose name was also Miss Pacheco, Angie. And we used to love to go out dancing on the weekend. And this particular Saturday night, I remember so distinctly, as if it was just a few months back, I did not want to go that night. And Angie says, "Oh, I met somebody last week. We would always go together, but never separate." And she said, "Please come just for an hour and then we'll leave." Just so I promised him I'd come back and say hello to him. So, not wanting to go because I had 42 fifth graders, I was exhausted, and I said I wanted to go home and rest. We got in her little bug and we took a ride to the grist mill. The grist mill back in the 60s had a dance hall in the rear, and it was a great place, beautiful music, nice dance floor, but a lot of older people would go there. And I loved to dance, so I would never refuse a person who would come up and ask me to dance. So that night, I was being asked many times to dance, and I was not that in great energy. So I said, I'm going to work myself toward the lounge and wait for Angie there. And as I'm heading to the lounge, I bump into this person, and you guessed it, it was John. We started to chat, and of course he says, "Do you come here often?" And I said, "Well, we come here usually once a week on the Saturday to dance." And we exchanged conversation. I thought he was a great person to talk to. We had a couple of dances, and then he says he'd like to get together with me at another time. Well, here it is February 11th, so we know what's coming up, Valentine's Day. And what happened was the night previously, now this is an interesting story. He told me his name was John Corbett. The previous night, we had gone to the, oh my God, my memory's just, it was a place in Swansea, and they had dances there also. The grist mill was the Saturday night, and the Friday night was in Swansea. Well, anyway, I met another person there, and he said his name was John Kelly. So, the night of Valentine's Day, I get a call, and he said his name was John Corbett. Well, now I'm confused because I did not remember which one it was. Fortunately, I'm glad I picked the right one, and it was the right one that called, John Corbett. He asked me if I wanted to go to a movie, and the movie was The Sound of Music. Unfortunately, I said, I'm babysitting my sister, and I have to watch her. Well, he won points with my mother because he said to me, take her along. She can come see the movie too. So when I said that to my mother, she said, "That's a nice guy." I said, "Yeah, I told you he was very nice." And she said, "No, go to the movies with him. And I don't have to go out tonight. I can stay here with Maureen." So I went out, and that began my life. February 11th, 1967. And we had a wonderful, wonderful marriage. Almost made 51 years before he passed on June 3rd last year. So I have no regrets, and I thought I got the best man. So that's my story for my special day today. Hope you enjoy it. I know I'm thinking of John, February 11th, 1967. The John that chose me over the other John, and I'm glad he was the right one. Couldn't have been any better person. Loved people, always was smiling, always joking. Terrific father, terrific husband, grandfather, a great man. Never smoked, and just an occasional drink when we went out dancing. He just loved to dance. He could do the best waltz. So, a man that I miss and thinking of him today. So, have a great day as my memories come to me today about John. I will pray that he's getting eternal life, no more pain, no more suffering. And he's now able to walk, which when he left the world here on earth, he could not walk. So, have a good night, and I wish you an advance St. Valentine's Day. That'll be here soon. Bye-bye. Love you guys.